go here. Okay, so hopefully this loads
Hey,
up.
what's up?
Okay, that freaked me out just a tad bit. I was like, wait, hey, what's up? Like, wait, what's going on? But this is EarthX, and EarthX is available for PC, macOS, and Linux. And it is going for $14.99 USD on Steam. Uh, just to be um, just to be aware that this is an early access game, and that means there are going to probably be some bugs, and the things that you do see in this particular playthrough may or may not be there when the game fully releases. Also, be aware that when you do put money into an early access game, you are paying for the game in its current state, with the hopes that the game will improve with the money that they raise for the early access. So this is currently in early access, but I do want to take the time to thank the developers of EarthX for reaching out to me and providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And so it looks like too they're looking for people to help translate the game as well. So you are gambling slightly, but also in gambling, you either get a big payout or a so-so payout. So for this one, you can do classic mode. Play the classic mode where you have to build your own space company from scratch. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Like for early access, it's like a gamble. You're putting the money in, like I said, with the hopes that the project's going to use that money to further the project, or you know, or you know, Drake Honeydew will translate into Big Latin. Really? Wow, really? Big Latin? And so you have the classic mode, which is play the classic mode where you have to build your own space company from scratch, or sandbox. And it is a skill. I mean, because I was gonna say, I mean, to be fair, I know Latin is a dead language, so Pig Latin has to be even deader. So if you know how to speak Pig Latin, that's interesting. Um, and then you have play easy if you want to. We're gonna play easy mode. Just launch those big rockets, and higher or hard gives you higher probability you go bankrupt. We are gonna play with the tutorial because this is our first time playing the game. CEO name. I disregard your metaphor with this. No, you Uno card. Or you know. Sometimes people call it you know. I don't know why they go, you know what? It's Uno. It's not you know, it's Uno. CEO name, Resig is the CEO name. We're gonna call our company Indie. We're gonna call it Indie Games Galactic. And I had trouble spelling that there. Galactic. I'm gonna put that there, and we're gonna create a new game.
Since you decided to buy EarthX among tens of thousands of other games, let me introduce myself. My name is Caroline and I'm your assistant who you can always turn to.
Okay.
Unless Dennis forgot something. EarthX is a game where you can launch your rockets into space. Just be careful not to go bankrupt, because then it's not fun. The market for private space companies is very small. The cost of launching something into orbit is very high, and competitors do not even try to recover the rockets. Imagine that the plane gets thrown away after one flight. That doesn't sound cool, does it?
No.
When you play EarthX, you'll have to meet several targets. You cannot go bankrupt, because then I lose my job and I'd be very sad.
Oh
Try
no.
to develop new technologies and save money. How about reusable rockets? Build a colony on Mars. When you're a billionaire, think about sending people to the red planet. If we're talking about billion, can you get them by just flying rockets? Of course not. I think Linklink's global internet will help you get the money to grow your business.
Okay.
Your ultimate goal is the terraformation of Mars. We'll talk about it later. The
Okay.
EarthX interface consists of two main elements, lower and upper part. The upper part is responsible for time control and displays usually important notifications. Press the spacebar to stop or resume time. You
What?
can also
That's
use the
cool.
side mouse buttons to control the game speed. The lower part is very important because it gives you access to windows with different functions. You can also check your account balance and skill points. Now let me show you the different windows. Just give me a second to find the instructions.
I was gonna say, we having a Yu-Gi-Oh match?
You can click on the individual icons. This will not stop my great presentation. The rocket icon window is used to manage vehicles and drone ships, on which rockets will land in the future. The window with a card and pen icon is used to manage payloads and to fight for contracts. The window with a strange glass icon is used to technologically develop your company. The window with the internet icon is used to manage Link service. One day it will bring you billions. Window with a building that pollutes the earth is used to build your own payloads, such as Link satellites. The window with the teacher's briefcase is used to see how bad we are in finances, or vice versa. And finally, that icon with a road sign. It is used to build buildings on Earth and Mars.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so we now get to build, it looks like. Okay, let's see. It does. That would be a really good tea. Looks like somebody's already over here. Let me see. Okay. Okay, let's build, I guess.
What would be the game about rockets if they couldn't be launched in different directions in the sky? Rockets can be launched in two different ways. Option A. Go to the vehicle window and click on the project of your choice.
Oh my god,
Then
we
build
really
a new
having a
rocket.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Once you have built it, just launch it. Option B. Go to the contracts window and open the payloads tab. Select the payload you're interested in and launch it. If the rocket does not show up at this point, unfortunately you do not have any that could launch the payload. In both cases, it is necessary to unlock the rocket in the research window.
Okay. We can't really do that, but...
In EarthX, you can produce your payloads as well. To do this, you have to build a gigafactory. Then in the production window, you can choose what kind of payload you want to produce.
Okay. Do productions? Yeah, no, we're not. I want to do an office, I guess. Oh, okay, we can zoom in. Okay, that's cool. No, I don't want to destroy the building. What is going on? Oh, wait, what? Wait, my mouse went away. Wait, yeah, that's weird. Okay, the mouse isn't, I think, inverted. Yeah, when you go right, it goes left, and when you go left, it goes right. That's a little strange. Okay. But only when you're building, it seems to do that. Let's see.
Contracts are incredibly important. This is your main way to earn money in the first hours of playing.
Okay.
The principle is to try to offer as much as others or even less. Remember that you may not always win, even if you have the lowest price. Building offices and hiring employees in them will allow you to offer a little more money. Do not negotiate contracts that you cannot complete. There are several things you have to pay attention to on a payload. The deadline, size, and type of it. You can't launch a payload to medium Earth's orbit using a rocket that can only reach low Earth's orbit. You will not also put a large payload into the medium fairing. Payloads to the International Space Station can fly in any capsule, but crew missions must take place in crew capsules.
Huh? Okay, so setup. No, we're not going to destroy the building. Okay, so we can do research.
Unlocking new rockets and upgrading them is very easy. Select the vehicle you're interested in the research window, then click on it to see the details. Each vehicle is different, has different features,
so we're gonna unlock that
and upgrades, but they have one thing in common: launching stuff into space. To unlock or upgrade your chosen vehicle, simply complete the appropriate tasks. Almost every task has a question mark icon. Click on it to call me at any time. Building rockets means years of designing, prototyping, and testing. In the upper part of the research window, you will see 3 tabs. The first tab allows you to look at the whole development tree and possibly plan for the next years. In the second tab, you will be able to test prototypes, which are required for some rocket upgrades. Remember to be patient here because not everything will always go according to your plan.
Okay. So we're constructing a rocket? But how? Wait, where is this rocket at? I have no idea. I'm lost. Considers. Right. Drink my tea. That's none of my business. Where is my rocket? One thing I would say, there's a lot going on in this game. I will say that. That doesn't necessarily mean, because some people are like, oh, so this is not a good game. No, it's not that it's not a good game. It's just a lot going on. So they're building my rocket, but I don't know where they're building it is the issue, I guess. Build mode, maybe? What's this? A small hangar, okay. Yeah, and then like I said, I don't know if the devs maybe don't know. Yeah, it's very in-depth. Right, I will go with that. It's very in-depth. In-depth. Deaf. Why does it sound like I'm saying deaf? No, not deaf. Let's see. Do that. I don't... Oh, okay, we're gonna put one there too, I guess. But it's weird too, because like I said, when you go left and right, I can't... Wait, what? I can't store it because a hangar has not been built. I think that's what that said. Let's see. Can I build one now? Because technically, okay. No, we're not gonna just launch it. Can I do a contract? Submit an offer, I guess. They're negotiating for that, I guess. I'm probably not gonna get it. We missed that one. Okay. We need a very small rocket for that one. We don't have any capable ones for that. So maybe do this. Submit an offer, I guess. War Games West? Really? Oh, and I got the magic card. Oh, okay. See, and I tried to play Magic the Gathering and I just couldn't get into it, and I don't know why. Did that actually fly off? I don't know if it flew. Okay. Okay, I guess we're just gonna launch this here. I'm a little lost. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little lost on how... Oh, okay. I can definitely see this being a game for those that, Oh, no, launch. I have no idea where our I have no idea where our rocket went to. I don't even see our rocket. How about that one? Oh, we got a successful flight. Okay. Like for me, I think this game will definitely be good for those that are into like building sims, because this kind of gives me a bit of like, I want to say kind of like a SimCity vibe, but not really. I guess it's really, it has a lot going on in the game, I will say that, but graphically it is gorgeous. Okay, it looks like you took Ultima 2 and gave it an actual 3D map. See, I've never played okay, SimCity meets Herbal Space. I think I have that game too and have not played that either, so. And let's see. But other than that, like I said, it's a very interesting game. I think this is one of those games that it has a lot in it. And again, that doesn't make it a bad game. It's just, you know, it's one of those games you do have to focus on. And you have to really, really focus on what you're doing. And the only thing that I did find, right, the blade is a D1000 or something, exactly. And so I think once you do like really play around with it and you get the game kind of, I mean, well, technically, couldn't I upgrade my rocket? That one's, I mean, I should be able to like purchase another rocket though, right? Maybe. And then that is one of the things that the developers kind of need to work on too, is the, like I said, perhaps a meditative game. I would say that, like, if it's a, you know, if you can focus on it, it would be a very, very great game to be able to focus on. It's just, for me personally, my attention span is like really short. And so, would be a game that I would probably play offline and probably have some like relaxing music going as well. And, you know, if it was no, it's fine. I mean, I'm perfectly fine, you know, with you guys talking and stuff. It's just me myself, I tend to have like, I'm like, if it's too much information for me, sometimes I like shut down. And that's what kind of happened. So I kind of missed some of the things because I zoned out. But like I said, now I can see, I was gonna say, and Retro Moonjackal, he plays a lot of Civ. And I was gonna say, so if you're a Civ player, this would probably be a perfect game for you. But for me, I had the same issues with Civ. There was so much going on that as the information was being told to me, I kind of like, you know, right. I think Prince of Rock's background and some Dragon Tea and chilling will get a great ending minute going. Yeah, exactly. Because like I said, graphically, this game is gorgeous. Like, it's really gorgeous. Like, and the only thing that I found wrong with the game per se is
Link is a huge constellation of many thousands of small satellites in the Earth's orbit. Link will allow you to provide an internet connection in literally any place on the Earth.
Did they have
a great potential for huge earnings, which will certainly fund your dream of landing on Mars.
See,
you can build the Link satellites in the production.
I've never played Warcraft. I've only played the MMORPG for
Don't
Warcraft.
Forget to build terminals on the ground, which will allow an easy connection to the internet. Link, although very expensive to maintain at the beginning, will allow you to achieve a lot.
Okay. So what I think we will do is we'll stop the gameplay for this here. And again, this is EarthX. It is in early access. And this is available on PC, macOS, and Linux. And it is going for $14.99 USD. So if you did like what you did, see, if you use exclamation point GOTW. Yeah, and it is affordable. You know, like I said, graphically I liked it. For me, it's just a little much, but it definitely is a game for those that are into Civ. So I would see those that have played Civ as like RMJ, just mentioned like this was kind of like Civ, this would probably be a perfect game for him because he plays Civ like religiously. And when I say he plays Civ, I mean he plays for hours. Like religiously he plays it. And so this would probably be a perfect game for him because he likes to take in that information. For me, it would take a little bit longer for me to take in the information. So I would have to have like some focus in music and, you know, even Indian Princess, maybe some tea, you know. Right. And see, he's like, that's how you play it. And that's on the fastest setting. So I would recommend this to those in the Civ community. But if you did like what you see, if you use !GOTW, that's going to bring up a list of all the games I've played this week, including the ones from tonight, what platforms they're available on. Yeah, it's definitely one, like for me, I was understanding the tutorial for a bit, but I think for me, I'm more of a visual, like I have to read it to really understand it. Like because when a person is talking to me and explaining to me, I tend to zone out. But if I'm visually seeing it happen or doing it myself, then I'm okay with it. But again, EarthX on Steam. And again, thank you to the developers for providing me with a copy of the key to play on tonight's stream.